I be the butterfly, I be the butterfly, girl. Anywhere you go, girl, anywhere you go, send it for low, just like a shadow. What else can I say?
Welcome back. Focus on Aba made products, or made in Aba. TBWA concept is part of a global network of 300 agencies in over 100 countries committed to helping brands find strategic and creative white space with the main objective of achieving growth through our proprietary strategic tool disruption. The foundation runs a 6-month intensive creative apprenticeship program called a TBWA/KG that molds young talented people into creative geniuses. But what we're talking about is creativity. When we talk about made in Aba, hello. You should see things.
I have seen quite a lot. Clothes made in Aba, shoes made in Aba.
Did you say clothes and shoes? You've not seen anything yet.
Oh, okay.
So we have in the studio to help us.
You didn't bring anything to show off.
Don't worry,
This is made in Aba.
Yeah.
Well,
this is made in Aba.
Give us the address of the odd man out. Made in Lagos. But it's still made in Nigeria.
Okay, so we have Mr. Kelechi Nwosu, CEO of TBWA/Concept Unit. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And Mr. Paul Nwulu, Program Officer, Ford Foundation, West Africa. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
I see we're all dressed in made in Aba or
Yes.
made in Nigeria, as the case may be.
Yeah.
But our focus today is Made in Aba initiative. So let me begin with you, Mr. Nwosu. Tell us about this initiative and the inspiration behind it.
Thank you very much. It's called Proudly Made in Aba. I mean, that's a little bit of a distinction. We've been talking about Made in Aba for some time now. But what we've tried to do with Proudly Made in Aba is how do we bring brand into it? How do we bring brand concepts, management principles to it? How do we tell the story in a way that is different? The narrative that allows for the area brand, the Aba brand, to come up in a positive way, as well as individual brands that do things. So Aba is an enterprising, industrious, amazing place. If you haven't been, it's good for all of us to go and see what is happening there. I mean, these guys are making maybe 800,000 pairs of shoes a week, about 15...
Excuse me?
800,000 pairs of shoes a week.
Who's buying 800?
People are buying from all over the world. Okay, so, but we can come to that. What we found out was that the conversation was still stuck at the point where people are saying, made in Aba, we're so sure about what is happening there. So we put up some ideas, which luckily for us, Ford Foundation have been aligned actually to developing Aba and that area for a long time, which they've supported. And that hence the start of this initiative called Proudly Made in Aba, which has been going on. It's been we've started this campaign for about 4 or 5 months now, and it's been quite interesting. So it's about changing that narrative about Aba, telling the Aba story in an amazing way, because it is an amazing story.
Yes, Mr. Nwulu, Ford Foundation. It will come as a surprise to a lot of Nigerians that Ford Foundation is supporting this kind of initiative. I know that, like he said, Aba has been a story for a long time, and the hub of production in Nigeria, in the industrial, it's supposed to be the industrial center in Nigeria. But there was also issues of quality. And that Ford Foundation is supporting this is a huge, huge step. Why did Ford take that step?
I think if you look at the foundation and our work in Nigeria over the years, the goal of our work has been to see how do we make the life of Nigerians better. So when we decided to get behind the Aba campaign, we actually started with an Aba Development Summit that happened in January 2016. That we supported the summit. We brought a lot of investors, a lot of development partners to Aba for a 2-day summit. And part of that summit was to go around Aba and see the potentials in Aba. So we saw a lot of these shoemakers Kelechi was talking about. We visited a factory where they were sewing 35,000 boxers every single day. The guy had employed 220 people sewing 35,000 boxers every day, and these are being shipped out of the country. And I mean, I saw this with my two eyes, and returned to the country. And these were all being done by young people.
They
God.
ship them out.
Yes.
And then they are imported.
And they're imported back in.
Because of the psyche of the Nigerian who only wants to wear imported stuff.
Yes. I saw someone that made shoes, and he prints a TJ Maxx American store posters and puts on his shoes that are made in Aba.
Hold on there. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and you tell us about this labeling. Don't go away.